I mean, it's just an alert.
Uh-oh, the whole place has gone in full alert mode. And yeah, we really can't go anywhere else. This is literally... Oh, that's right, you can actually hold up or down and see... That's cool, that's good.
Well,
but yeah, let's see what's all the hubbub's about.
let's go to the plaza.
Aw, the fountain's being sucked up.
Recycling.
Remember, we waive all liability for Trevor-related accidents. Speaking of which...
It's a mega mecha.
A mega mecha drill!
Eh?
I mean, go figure. This is a driller game. And the villain makes himself known, to the surprise of absolutely fucking nobody.
Yay, he removes the glasses.
Because the truth is, he's bald!
Yeah, no, so this is a villain from a previous game.
Bald! 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 Bald!
Dr. Manhole.
Dr. Manhole.
Wait, did we kill him?
I guess. So, from what I remember, he was the villain of Mr. Driller G, and he's made his return. So, for context, I believe he was with the Driller Society at one point, and then I guess he took a really nasty hit to the head and became criminally insane as a result, and now he wants to literally destroy the planet as we know it.
Huh.
That's always the best when someone wants to destroy the planet because they're cuckoo. But, so they're going to cause an incredible earthquake by ramming a drill into a tectonic plate. Huh?
Oh yeah, hey Professor, almost forgot about you. He's pretty much the guy that makes all of our hip gadgets, like, you know, that Horinger Z,
He
for
is the
example.
Dr. Light to this man's Dr. Holy shit, they actually look
They
really
actually
similar to
do
each
kind of
other.
look like Light and Wily.
Yeah.
They do.
They kinda do!
The only difference is that the Dr. Light here doesn't have a beard.
That's also... Oh,
Yeah, he don't look like no Santa Claus.
oh my gosh, and that's why he wanted to build this stupid theme park underground. When that earthquake hits, we're all gonna get caved in.
Yep.
I feel like I recognize that voice actor's voice.
I'll look it up. Dr. Manhole.
Remember, yeah, Dr. Manhole, the freaking cat.
He is voiced by Hideyuki Tanaka. I'll look it up.
That sounds familiar.
I'm
but I
looking it
can't
up,
quite-
Sealy.
So now we're pretty much put under a time limit.
Ah, crap.
At least a more stricter one than usual.
Oh, cool. He was the original Otacon from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. I mean, isn't that kind of obvious?
We're gonna die.
Oh yeah,
Oh!
because you know.
he was Falco in Fist of the North Star 2.
But,
We
okay,
didn't
so
get
Suzumi's
there
gonna-
yet, Logan.
Alright, so Suzumi's gonna save the day.
So yeah, this is pretty much a one man mission, and Susumu's our man. So we got to catch up to the DX destruction drill, and well, we still got to worry about our air, obviously, but this is pretty much a race against the clock. Because if this thing falls any further than 100 meters, we're done.
Oh, crap. Well, let's get down and
Let's go.
strike it.
And this gets really fucking fast. Like this is like Ataru and Taizo levels of fucking
I
fast.
would say, yeah, this is almost, yeah, this is like the panic mode in Tetris when you're in like the last top 10 or something.
Oh!
Okay, so while we're doing...
I've never lose to this thing. I mean, this is only... we've only just started after all.
Right.
And I don't remember this thing part being too hard. Just
We just need
tense.
to catch up to that drill. There it is.
There he is.
So now what do we...
That's phase one.
What do we do now?
Now we're phase 2, where he tries to make a hasty retreat.
Oh, so we just have to keep playing catch up with this dude.
God, it's uncanny
Pretty
how
much.
much I recognize his voice.
Come on.
And we
Nice.
did it!
Oh, wait, is
Wow.
that it?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay, we're ringing the bells. We win.
This part's really not that hard. Just
Alright, let's-
a little tense.
Pack it in, boys. We're going home.
But yeah, now we get our epic climax.
Alright, we're finished here, boys. Pack it up. We're going home.
I care not a jot.
What's up, Ike?
I just never heard that before. I care not a jot.
Ah,
I didn't question it.
I mean, again, criminally insane.
I care not a smidge of a jot. Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Autopilot engaged. Destination to total obliteration.
Hello?
Termination via self-destruct only.
Oh, that's what we gotta. Oh, really?
Whoops.
Yeah, they really actually thought about the ramifications of what we have to do. But, of course, anime bullshit logic saves the day.
Don't think you can drill it in reverse, Driller. Well, let's find out. Is he actually going to pump this bad boy in reverse?
Yes, and apparently this thing has like an instant key ignitions thingy.
And
Or no, wait, I think it's just a matter of... Oh, you know, no, this isn't quite as BS as I would expect it to be.
yeah, I see it here. I mean, it's BS to the fact of I can't believe that this guy basically has his engine hooked up that any drill bit could be used to, you know, push it in reverse. But I mean, all right, makes sense. So now we will be hopefully, if we kick it in gear enough,
Will he make it?
we should be able to. Come on, make the numbers go up. Uh-oh. Galaxia,
Yeah, this is getting incredibly anime for those
What were you
wondering.
gonna say, Logan?
that Galaxia cannot stop it in.
For a giant.
Oh! Just...
Are you freaking kidding me? After all of this, we're just gonna...
I mean, to be fair, we did slow it down a good notch. If we didn't, then this probably wouldn't have helped it.
You don't... That's
Oh.
not how this works!
What?
This isn't how... Well, I mean, okay,
Oh,
that actually would make sense in that it would short circuit and mess up, so... Cool. We win the game.
We did it!
Oh, but wait! Now it's going in reverse!
That...
But that's a good thing, isn't it?
It is. No, it doesn't make it any less stupid. Remember, plus and minus.
Yes, please do not put it in the other way, but also... Oh, man, Drill End's gonna get broken up.
Will it?
You guys better run. Peachy, you better run.
You better run.
And you better run.
So, everybody, like, boy, you better run.
We're back!
We're okay.
I will say, like, there is something, like, kind of, like... There is something wholesome and, like fun to me about the, like, the way they animate these cutscenes.
Oh yeah, no, like this is like for 2000. This is like again, this game was released originally in 2002, and for that, I mean, they really did pour their soul into it.
Yay!
So I guess we have. So at this point, I guess we do have to say. So, is there stuff that happens after the plot that we could do?
Oh, absolutely. Because for what we were just doing earlier is we were only going through those games as level 1.
Oh.
After you beat the game proper, you'll get to go through every attractions level 2, which is progressively harder and longer by comparison. So there's plenty to do.
Okay.
Plenty to unlock, plenty to do, and I
Training
mean,
cards
for
and
what it's
stuff.
worth, like, it's not quite as this game doesn't have quite as short of a shelf life as it may seem.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it is also worth mentioning is that in total, I think there's like 4 levels in total that each attraction has. So again, if you have the time to kill, I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
Just be prepared to push a lot of patience because, you know, considering that this game's already kind of hard as it is, and it does get harder the more levels you go through, it can be a freaking trial in and of itself.
So
Yeah, that's it for our quote-unquote mini playthrough of Mr. Driller Drill Land.
I mean, I had fun. This was a really nice project. That it's. I don't know. Now, I guess I'll ask. Like, do you think that they got touched up at all, or is this more of just a direct port up?
Not quite a direct port up, because it did actually make some improvements to the better. Like for example, the in-game sprites were actually redrawn to match the aesthetic of the actual art style.
Oh.
Whereas in the original game, I think they still use sprites.
Okay.
Which I mean, that's pretty impressive, all things considered. And, well, everything's more or less been retrofitted to, you know, make use out of the widescreen aspect ratio. And again, even beyond that, it's like, it really goes to show how well this whole aesthetic's held up. Especially almost 20 years later, if you can believe that.
Is this the furthest into the timeline? Like, is this was this the last Driller game made, or were other sequels made?
The closest thing we've had to sequels is the DS game, Drill Till You Drop, I think it was called. Or no, Drill Spirits, that's it. And then afterwards, we had a spin-off that actually took its cues from Dig Dug rather than Mr. Driller, so much so that the original protagonist, Taizo Hori, was the
Right,
star.
and I remember playing that game a lot. It also had this really weird system of like having to drop pieces of an island to stop a monster. That was tricky.
Yeah, I mean, I am tempted to do that game as a look at for the channel just because I have had some nostalgia for it. But that'll be for another time. Hype, Sealy, what'd you guys think of our little trip through Drill Land?
It was cute.
Yeah,
And that's all I'll say.
same.
Ah, fair enough.
I will say that like it is really nice to get to experience that game again. I did not get a chance to play it originally on the GameCube, so I appreciate that this was a pretty decent way to gauge interest in the Driller fandom and Driller.
Actually, that is funny you bring that up, Logan, because technically anyone beyond importers never got a chance to play this game on the GameCube because it was Japan only for the longest time.
Oh gosh, dang it!
With this re-release for the Switch and Steam, it's literally the very first time it's actually made it across the shores.
Then that I will say I'm also down for.
Oh,
just
wow,
as well. Yeah, she sings.
Galaxia
yeah,
also
she's-
sings it.
Oh yeah, she sings her own theme, doesn't she?
Galaxia. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like. But yeah, I do like that then, even more so that they basically allowed this game to be experienced and enjoyed by people. Like, we were just as excited when we saw that the Nintendo Switch was region unlocked. Like, let people enjoy these fun games. No more of this overseas only.
Which even then, I do still appreciate the attempt to, localize this game for the American or European audience because, I mean, I do have to agree, this is literally the best game in the series.
What?
Also, that chick up there is the Barduka protagonist, also Susumu's mother,
Right.
and there's Susumu himself.
But yeah, I thought this was a fun project. And wonder what they'll do next. Be it a new Dig Dug game or just a new Driller game, or like, do you think they basically just passed along from Dig Dug to Driller? Like Driller is their new base IP.
I mean, essentially, yeah. I think that was the entire point of Mr. Driller, is that it was supposed to be a pseudo Dig Dug 3. But then it just spawned into its own thing, which more or less spawned its own universe, which Dig Dug is also a part of.
All right then. Yeah, this was pretty fun. What did you think, Hype?
I already said what I thought.
Yes, but I want you to say in a silly word.
Say it like you mean it.
Well, I will say for one thing, I think Seely's hiccups are finally gone, because I haven't heard her hiccup through a good chunk of the video.
Hooray!
Hooray!
It is magic.
I knew those trim-related incidents would have done something.
And a post-credit. Oh, it's an underground drilling.
Yay! The end.
The end.
And that's the end of our story. But believe it or not, that's not the end of the fun.
Oh no.
Because...
Eh?
Oh, that's right. They were still looking for their master and their pay.
Oh, they didn't get any money for all this
Aw.
mess.
They're just like Team Rocket.
This music.
They totally are Team Rocket.
This music was
Hungry.
also sounding like freaking Kingdom Hearts. The da 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 da.
Let's get some ramen.
That was wait. Oh,
That's
That's
that's no
Yinu's.
straight roads, dude.
no, not to mention. Actually, no. That theme was Yinu's theme song on the piano. The da 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 da.
That is actually one thing I forgot to mention. The soundtrack for this game is freaking beautiful, even if it does take a few from the previous game.
Definitely, it's a.
Okay, there we go. That's the thing I was thinking of. Basically, this is your little hint that there's more to come.
Does the plot, or are there any more unlockables to get for completing all of the bonus versions?
Not really, no. By this point, the game's mostly just treating itself as it is. A fun little puzzle game.
Okay, build up some.
Like, all the really big story-relevant stuff has already happened. And, of course, son and father can't quite get along.
Well. So,
But with that said, just for the sake of making this a proper, so I can at least get two videos out of this, I want to show you guys a little something special.
oh,
You saw me playing through the game's casual
Yes.
mode. But, of course, there's also the classic mode, which plays at the exact same difficulty level as the original Drill Spirit Land back in 2002. Which is a little bit harder, if you can believe that.
Good God, 2002 feels like ages ago.
Seriously. Dude, that's literally next year. This game's gonna turn 20.
So why are we doing this on your old file?
Because I actually You know, in retrospect, I don't know why.
I was
did it
about to
on
say,
my
was there, like,
own.
some super
I thought I had level 3 already unlocked in the original mode, but I guess I didn't. But you know what? That's okay. I wouldn't mind. Just a hint of things to come, and I'll be picking one of my best characters. You know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. I usually pick between Ataru and Taizo, just because they both have the best stats, despite having higher air consumption. Which of the two do you guys want me to pick?
Be the old man, so
Let's
we
be
can
the
have
old
some
man.
NES representation.
Taizo.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Dig Dug it is.
Taizo for Smash.
Here we go.
I'm actually...
Now, Taizo, Mr. Dig Dug here. He has the fastest drill out of all the characters, so he drills really fast.
That's good, especially these Xbox. What are... Actually, I was about to ask now, I just remembered. Does Mr. Driller have any representation in Smash?
Not that I know of,
Oh
no.
my gosh, come on, Namco.
I know, right? I mean, I'm not expecting Taizo to be, or excuse me, I'm not expecting Taizo or Susumu to be a playable character in Smash, but, you know, maybe a Spirit or Mii costume
Right.
wouldn't hurt. I mean, for fuck's sake, you guys have, like, one Namco rep in the form of Pac-Man.
Which is not a bad represented, but it's like...
Oh, yeah, no, it's the best you could ever pull from, but even so.
Ooh.
Oh, there goes one barrier.
Okay. But just, yeah, just in general, like we know that there's plenty, like, Namco clearly, like, did not survive off of Pac-Man alone.
Oh, of course. Especially nowadays, considering that's all, like, they do anything but their classics.
Yeah, that, Klonoa, some chicken,
Let's see,
roast
Tails.
Speaking of which,
pizza.
Actually, speaking of which, mind if I bring up a funny little something regarding that? So, Namco's been having this slight old game resurgence sort of thing. Like, it started with the Katamari reroll thing that came out a while back. The whole copyright they had regarding that also included Mr. Driller, Klonoa, and Splatterhouse. And so far, they actually did follow up on that with Mr. Driller.
He,
I want to ask.
Taizo. Sorry.
Hey,
Taizo.
what's up, Taizo?
Taizo in the power releases of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was a playable starter character.
Wait,
What?
what?
Yep.
Wait, Smash?
Yeah, but only in the power releases.
No, so
The
wait,
guy we're
wait.
playing as right now
This
is
dude
in
here?
Smash
Yes.
Bros.
Yes.
As
Really?
an actual playable character.
I don't think that's correct.
Would you mind sharing us?
It's not in our region.
But
I-
why would they have outright playable characters locked to certain
I
regions?
have to ask, and I'm not doing this. I just want to make sure. Celia,
Here's
could
what
you
it looks
please
like.
Could you please link me what you're looking at? Let me see. That I think is fake.
Either that is either fake or just a spirit.
I'm gonna do a reverse image search. Okay, reverse. Okay, I
Oh.
just did reverse image search.
Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention to the site name. It's a fandom site.
I was about to say I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I was about to say I actually just scrolled up, and this is actually. I guess we may as well show it now on screen. Here it is, and I will credit it. This is a fan render, a fan model that Dylan Murillo, Murill.
I'm leaving now.
did.
Goodbye.
Sealy, no, at least stay for Ataru.
I would be okay if that's how he looked, though. That's not a bad.
Yeah, I was about to
render.
say, like, the render itself does look cute.
But yeah, before we do end off, because I do think I accidentally killed off Taizo a little too early, I'll also show off Ataru, who, while he doesn't drill as fast as his father, he does run the fastest of the bunch.
Okay.
Sheila, you're not legitimately leaving, are you?
Well, she's already out of the call.
Oh, she? Really?
Yep.
Aw. Come on, it wasn't that big of a... wasn't really that bad of a... Oh, whatever.
Well, you know what?
I mean,
If nothing else, you can't say she's not committed to her own jokes.
yeah, that's true. That's very true. So yeah, as I was trying to say earlier, Namco's been doing the slight resurgence with some of their older properties. Like, again, they did it with Katamari, they did it with Mr. Drilly here. And next up on the list, from what I've heard, is Klonoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
so before I talk about that, because I did have a question. First off, baby sister.
Hey, Sheely.
Yeah, come back.
Okay, but
It's okay.
now before
I knew you didn't have the heart to leave us.
I was about to say, because while you were bringing that up, that did bring me, like, a couple of questions. First off, you mentioned Splatterhouse. Is it the original or the remake that's getting that treatment?
To that, I don't know yet. All we know for sure is that when the copyrights were, brought into the equation, they went listed under the under Splatterhouse Encore, Mr. Driller Encore, Klonoa Encore, and so on and so forth.
Like, if you had to make...
for all I know...
I was about to say, if you had to make an assumption, would you assume it's the remake?
Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not entirely impossible, because that's like the most recent thing that the Splatterhouse ever did. Though, knowing how iffy that whole reboot is, I'm willing to bet they're probably just gonna remake the original game from scratch.
Possibly. So kind of like do like a not dissimilar to what Capcom kind of did with the Legacy Collection, but just with Splatterhouse.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm willing to bet's gonna happen. But aside from that, did you say you had another question for me, Hype?
I thought I did, but I remembered it was something that we kind of talked about it already, so I'll just leave it at that. It was involving the Klonoa stuff.
Fair enough. But actually, I will also say regarding the Klonoa stuff, I'm still wondering what they're going to do for Klonoa side of this whole Encore project of theirs. Like, are they going to... Whoa! Oh, well, there goes one of my barriers. I mean, it's honestly funny I've gotten this far, but then again, Ataru is my best character. But, what was I about to say? I'm still wondering what they're going to do with Klonoa, like whether they're going to outright just remake the remake the second game, or maybe have a collection with both of them in it.
A collection would be nice. I'm going to assume at the very least it's just a port of the remake. What do you think, Logan?
For Klonoa, I mean, I would like them to just... Part of me would almost like them to handle it like a trilogy release, like have Klonoa 1, 2, and remake.
That'd be nice.
And maybe do something where, like, maybe they, like... or maybe, I don't know, like... You could argue that it would be redundant to have both 1 and remake on at the same time.
Sort of.
I mean, maybe. At the same time, though, it's not unheard of for a collection to do that.
Yeah.
And it really would stand as a testament to you get to see the best of both worlds. Like you'll have the better script of the original game, and you'll have the better.
You're
shit,
losing air.
I need to get some air soon.
Come
And
on,
on the
hurry.
left, and the left.
Thank you.
And the left as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the later stages, they actually do start to cleverly hide the air packets behind the chocolate blocks.
Yeah, be careful. Nice.
Yeah, that'll do.
And you got to be really clever with how to make them disappear.
Right.
Like so.
Oh.
Oh.
Also, what is this singing?
Oh yeah. This is pretty much the game's "It's a Small World After All" sort of homage.
Right.
Sorry, I'm actually just getting.
I
a little
appreciate the diversity.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, no,
I think
yeah,
we'd work
World
with
Drill
this.
Tour. They actually make you go across all the underground recesses of the world.
Oh.
This is gonna be a little dangerous, but I need all the air I can carry.
Yeah, I'm not talking much because I'm still embarrassed about what happened.
It's
No, you're
okay, I'm
fine.
just riding
We've all
out
had our
this
moments.
day. I'm just riding out this dumb song.
It is a good song, though. Let's be real here.
I mean,
And now we're in
but
Japan.
yeah, honestly, sis, we've all had our moments of feeling like a dunce. In fact, I recently discovered that with Ape Escape 2.
Spoiler for a future project,
I
everybody.
mean, they knew we were going to be doing the whole Ape Escape project.
That's true. That's very true.
Basically, all you really need to know was it was just me losing count of something, and the guys being like, "No, you idiot, he wasn't."
Well, because it was.
That was stupid of me. That was really fucking stupid of me.
Air.
Oh, air. I need air.
Quick,
Oh, really? Come on.
quick, suck the air out of those round pieces of cake,
Hey!
or that.
That'll work, maybe.
We still got 2 extra lives.
We got 2 more chapters, then we'll get out of this. We're almost there.
Oh yeah, no level. Like again, this is the big thing regarding like the later levels. Like they make you go deeper, and the stretches of the land you have to dig through do get more dangerous. And now we're at the final stretch.
Oh, got it. Drill world.
At this point, I'm just gonna fucking go. No!
Aw.
Never mind. That's what you get for being ballsy.
Dude, I noticed the chocolate block was there too.
Sorry, Ataru.
You are rightfully pissed off, Ataru. But yeah, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our mini playthrough of Mr. Driller Drill Land. Again, you can get off the Nintendo Switch or Steam for around $30, I think. And again, like just as a fun really it's relatively jam-packed puzzler. Like it's worth the time and investment.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think, and clearly, like, there's a lot of replayability factor to this.
Oh yeah, especially with all the fun little collectibles that you can get.
The way they, again, the lighting for these 3D renders are a little bit off, though.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even bother getting the Susumu thing. Oh, whatever.
This is our other account, so oh well.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all enjoyed, and until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I came back.
no.
Just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
Damn it.